Good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is morning tea. Cheers. It's a beautiful morning. I'm a little over to this way. To I guess you're right, because if I stand where I usually do, the sun is right in my face. Although I love the sun, it makes it hard to look at the camera. Anyway, guys, how you doing? It is Tuesday, January 31st, 2012. It's Taco Tuesday. Yay! I don't know if I'm gonna have Taco Tuesday, but I'll probably make some at home. I have some delicious ranch style beans, some charro beans that I made this weekend for my friends, and I still have some left. Probably mash those up. They've got chorizo and ham in them, and some onions and tomatoes. So I'll probably have those for lunch today. Monday. It's Monday after. So for the next about 15 weeks, 14 weeks, I'm going to give you an update on Tuesdays about my therapy session. I had, as I told you yesterday, I'm going to therapy. And, pardon me, I can't believe I'm just cleaning my eyes in front of you. Nasty. Um, as I told you in my last session, not yesterday, the day before, um, I talked in session about how open I am about everything in my life, and you guys have kind of for the last year have lived through a lot of things with me, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to share, and I will not, I would never take any of that back. I wouldn't change any of that in my life. It's amazing. I can't believe I'm cleaning my eyes in front of you guys. It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry. It's an itch. Um, so the only way that I know how to address it is to keep going forward and keep putting out stuff, and in the hopes that something I say or something I talk about or some information I give you will help you the way it's helping me, and then in return, you can send information back to me and maybe it'll help me move forward. With that said, I was talking to the doctor yesterday. Again, my doctor is John Timberlake, about um, how independent I became as a kid, and I moved from my parents' home in Dallas to my sister's home in Mexico when I was in junior high, and I became very independent. I was a little know-it-all kid, and I became very independent and very strong-willed and very persistent, and kept going my way and kept doing things the way I wanted to, and um, I managed to do that. I did pretty well. I got pretty far, and I still do. And I mentioned it too that being a little manipulative was part of the deal. Unfortunately, now as an adult, although it's gotten me so far to be so persistent and strong and independent and er, um, it has its throwbacks. It definitely has, because it's hard for me now to allow somebody into my home. It's hard for me to allow somebody to do something for me, um, without feeling some kind of resentment or fear that they're taking over, or I let them in so far before I block them, and then I don't want them back in. Like, you can only take a peek, and then you need to get out of my life. And I feel like somewhere on the line I'm sabotaging my own relationships. And of course, it's tomorrow is February, and then after that we have 14 days for Valentine's. And I was hoping to have a Valentine's for this year, and I didn't have one the last couple of years, and I was really hoping that I would have a Valentine's this year. Which I'm not saying I won't. I may have, but just like other years, ha, just like other years, I gave myself a Valentine. You know, I take myself out to dinner, bought myself a rose, took myself out to the movies, and this year I didn't want that. And I feel like therapy is going to help me overcome those situations and identify where I can let go a little bit more. Because it's okay to be independent and strong and always active like I am, but every once in a while I've got to sit down and let somebody in and just look around. And I have to admit, the last couple of guys that I've kind of wanted to, um, that I've let in there, I was a little disappointed. I walked away, and there were for different reasons that we walked away from each other, but it left me a little heartbroken, and uh, thinking that maybe being independent and alone was a better thing. But no, no, I don't want to be independent and alone. I want to be independent in a relationship. So universe, I'm putting that out there. Um, But today I'm going to go over to the Chocolate Shack and we are going to work on my 100 things. We talked about that. You put 100 things on the list, the universe will give you 80% and you're already out there winning. So today I'm going to the Chocolate Shack, going to light some candles, going to put my intentions out there, and I'm going to make my list. So I will let you know about my list tomorrow. As far as today, we're going to keep it short. I just want to let you know that you don't have to change everything about you. Just have to adjust it. It's not about changing who we are for somebody. It's about adjusting and compromising it. And I think I've kind of forgotten that that's the important thing. I need to compromise sometimes so that things can be better. So with that, my cards are backwards. You can do it. Yeah. There we go. That's what I needed to hear from Archangel Michael. We can do it. We can adjust things. We can move things around within ourselves so that we are able and capable of finding the perfect relationship. I'm fixing my hair while we're talking. My mirror's over here, so excuse me. This is going to be the weirdest video today, but anyway, that's what happens when you do morning tea in the morning before you get pretty. So anyway, you can do it. Go make your list and find your perfect partner, and don't think that you have to change who you are. We just have to adjust them a little, just tweak a little, because dream your life and live your dreams. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna dream about my perfect partner and what he looks like and how he's gonna treat me and what he does and how he is, and I'm gonna live that dream and I'm gonna enjoy it, and it's all gonna come true. It's all gonna come true. So guys, I'm gonna let you out early today. Go enjoy Taco Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.